Should Israel give the land to the Palestinians? Like carte blanche, just hand over the whole thing. Check out this clip over here where a protester comes and is talking to Brandon Tatum, and check out his responses. The dialogue gets a bit heated, so let's check it out together. But before we do, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. Love to stay in touch. Check this out.
Okay, do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Are you going to say no?
Now, I would like to come back to the subject of Palestine, and I'm sorry to say that I'm completely, I think you adopted a narrative that is completely biased.
Are you Palestinian?
No, absolutely not.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm French.
Have you lived in Israel?
No.
Have you been in
But
Israel?
I do know history.
No, have you been in Israel? I'm just asking a question.
No.
Okay. So
But
I
will
want to get
just
a
tell
previous
you, I have a good knowledge of the
So can you just tell me what you disagree with?
So I will just tell you. So when you say that the Hamas and people supporting Hamas are the ones who are in fact supporting Islamist Nazi, as they call them, it simply falls. I will remind you.
Hold on.
No,
One second. We need to be clear about this. You're saying that Palestinians in Gaza did not vote for Hamas to be their governing body.
It's not what I said.
No, I'm going to ask you. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that Hamas, who supported Hamas and who fought, because it's very important to be
Did the Palestinians in Gaza vote for Hamas?
It's very
No, wait a minute. Did the Palestinians in Gaza elect Hamas?
Yes, I will tell you something.
No, did you
But
say
we
yes?
need to be, no, we can't just...
Hold on, wait a
Let me
minute.
finish
Can
my
you answer that
statement.
question though?
They
Just answer the
did
question.
vote Hamas.
They voted Hamas. They elected Hamas as their leaders.
They did vote Hamas, and who supported Hamas? And that is in a recording. Netanyahu, the president, the prime minister, in a recording in 2019, he explained clearly in a cynical way that he wanted to favor Hamas. Why Hamas? Because Hamas is a very extremist group to jeopardize the Fatah, the other group that is willing to find a political solution to the problem. And the reason they let money travel from Qatar through Israel to Hamas, in that way, if Hamas is in power, people vote for Hamas, they will never be able to create a Palestinian state. In fact, the Fatah want is a political...
Okay, let me just jump in. I mean, I don't think my point was any of that. My point was that... let me finish.
You have a very false narrative based on a false information.
Let me finish.
Muslims
It's your show.
and Jews and
Should I go sit down?
Christians
Ma'am, can you listen to me?
during the centuries
Ma'am,
in
can you
peace.
listen to me?
And
Okay.
it's...
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk?
I can't hear you, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is that wasn't my argument. My argument is rooted in facts. I made mention that they elected Hamas as their leader. Okay, they lead. Now they did a terrorist attack in Israel where they killed innocent people. You saw the videos, right? So you can go back and say this person did this and this and that. That doesn't change the fact that they flew into Israel. They flew. We only. No, it's not an apartheid in Israel. No, it's not. That's your opinion.
It supported apartheid.
There was a war that was fought, and one side lost and the other side won.
No.
Okay. Do you think that Israel should give back? What do you think Israel should do to Palestinians? Give back the land?
I believe in two-state solutions, and Netanyahu doesn't want
Okay.
that.
Do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America? No? Are you going to say no?
So where would they go?
What do you mean? Listen, ma'am. It's the same equivalence. There was a
They
war
lived
fought.
there for 1,000 years.
But
You can't
the
just
Jews
show
were
up
there
and
first.
say-
The
They were
Jews
there
were there first.
No,
Do
they
you
were
not
not
read
first.
the Bible?
The Bible.
The Bible is not real? You tell me. I went to
I'm
Israel.
Christian,
I went
so
to Israel.
good.
If you're a Christian, you should go to Israel city of David in Jerusalem. They existed there. The Jews were there way before anybody else.
That's
Do you remember? Do you remember Abraham? Abraham.
Who was before it was an empty land? The answer is no. And you can say it was in the Bible because the international law doesn't base its logic on what
It's
the
called
Bible
history,
says.
man. You said history. The
The
Bible is a
history,
historical
there were
document.
Canaanites. Were there Canaanites before Abraham?
Okay, do you know in Jerusalem at the Temple Mount, right? There was a temple there before there was a mosque. Is that true or not?
Before that.
Was there a temple before there were a mosque?
Tell me what do they do with the people who lived there for centuries?
What people?
We just kick them out?
What do we do
The
to the natives?
Palestinians.
What do we do to the natives in America? What do we do to them? What do we do to them?
We let them die?
We don't say let people die.
What do they do then?
They're on a reservation. They can be a part.
They are in an open prison.
That's what you think.
2 million.
That's
It's
what you
not what I
think.
think. If you listen to former Tsar soldiers who said, we are behaving like Nazis, I quit the country.
Do you think that Hamas is right with what they did?
No.
No. But what is Hamas fighting? I want to just this last question. What is Hamas fighting?
Is a freedom group.
Freedom group?
Yes,
Okay.
they lived there for 20 years in prison.
So did they
Tell me
was
what
it
you
right?
do. You're in a 20 years prison. You have nothing to do with your time. What do you do?
So you said they're right by what they did?
I don't say killing is a good thing.
No, what else
but
they
they have
gonna do?
no choice.
They had no choice.
They have no choice.
This is exactly what I think I'm going to finish. This is exactly what I'm saying. When people say we're pro-Palestinian, free Palestinians, they actually want to obliterate the Jews.
That's not true.
Hamas
The ones
believes what she
who behave
believes.
like Nazis, they are
Hamas believes what you
precisely
believe.
Israelis.
Hamas believe what you believe. They believe they're liberating the people.
Yes.
That's why they voted for
When
Hamas.
you're in prison
That's
for
what you
20
believe.
years, what do you do with your time?
You kill Israelis? Is that what you're saying?
You free yourself.
Okay, how do you free yourself?
What will you
How
say
do they free themselves?
during the Nazi regime? If
All right, last point.
camps,
How do they
camps,
free themselves?
Concentration camps. Will you consider
How
people
do they free
breaking in
themselves?
through their concentration camp as terrorists? Tell me.
How do they free themselves?
And terrorism is only Americans who
Okay,
label
thank
them
you.
terrorists.
I appreciate it.
There can never, ever be a justification for taking little babies as hostages and killing children in front of their parents or parents in front of their children, killing anyone and anything that got in their way on that day. There's simply nothing that could ever justify that. Just can't happen. You don't just go purposely killing innocent people, as many as possible. There is nothing that this woman says that has any validity as far as justification of what Hamas did. If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there, and we'd love to stay in touch with you. Take care.